Craft, design, and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets, Col AI's advanced tools empower creators of all kinds, developers, designers, artists, and innovators alike. Now available on mobile, Col AI brings everything you need into one seamless platform, giving you the power to create anytime, anywhere.
Click the link at the... You boys is in the building, man. Let's spend a couple things that happened this week, man. I want to get your thoughts on Big U. Big U. I mean, we had him on probably 3 years now.
Yeah.
And the time we talked to him, he denounced a lot of the gang activity. We all thought that at that point that he moved on from that lifestyle. Well, the feds don't think so. The feds have been watching him since 2000, I think, all the way to 2010, and they're accusing him of some real wild stuff. Pretty much saying he's running a RICO type organization. What's your thoughts on that whole situation, man?
Don't look good. I mean, but that being said, how many times throughout the years of us doing this have we said it hasn't looked good, and then dude ends up making it, and miracles happen, right? So I don't want to sit back and act like the brother's doomed yet, but it's like when the allegations came out and the news came out that he was picked up by the feds, and then we didn't know if he was on a run or not, and then he jumps on his lives, and he looked worried, man. On them lives with his kids, it looked like reality just kind of set in, like shit. Like, I'd be spending the rest of my life in jail after after everything seemed like I got past everything. Now all of a sudden I can be sitting there in jail. But now if the feds got evidence, if they got receipts and they got people willing to rat or do whatever they're about to do, it don't matter what's real or what's not. It's what you can prove. If you got people that are willing to prove without a shadow of a doubt that he was involved with, they speculating to being involved in, it can end up being bad for him, and it don't look good right now at all.
Right. And what do you think about the part people are starting to say that they might be opening up the investigation and he has something to do with the murder of Nipsey? A guy named Luke Cannon, he was sitting on Adam Jumper's podcast, Adam 22's podcast, and he said that he got a phone call, I think from Big U 30 minutes before Nipsey died. I don't know if you've seen that. Did you see that clip?
I heard about it.
Okay, it was a clip, and he said he got a phone call 30 minutes before Nipsey Hussle died, and he said he called Nipsey. Luke called Nipsey, but he didn't. Nipsey picked up the phone, but he didn't mention the fact that Big U said that he got killed. He said like 30 minutes later, people started hitting him up like, "Yo, Nipsey's dead." I mean, who knows what the case is with that? But how do you feel about that video? They said it's a deleted video.
Yeah.
And it's going around right now. What's your thoughts on that aspect of it?
As far as what his involvement could be, you can't ignore it. Can't ignore it. It's been speculated since Nipsey passed, since Nipsey was murdered, and we even brought it up to Big U, and he was very standoffish, and he didn't want to hear none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was crazy, and he kind of answered it the same way he's been answering it. But you can't. When we talk to Cowboy, and we've kind of looked at people that have been very kind of intimate to the situation. Anytime you bring up the name Big U, it's not like, oh, brother's innocent. It's kind of like they kind of give off this energy like, damn, well, is he? Damn, well, could he have been involved? So I'm not putting nothing past anything right now. You know what I'm saying? What I do want to kind of pay attention to is if Eric Holder was influenced by this, what would he have to lose now ratting Big U out? You know what I'm saying? What would he have to lose in the situation saying, oh yeah, I was put up to this? I mean, we got another situation down in Texas that I'm sure we're going to get into where people were hired for certain things and now they're about to sit on the stand and point fingers. So I don't, if that was a scenario, why didn't Holder ever say anything to begin with? I don't think Big U had the type of power to put him in place, put him under a gag order. If he had that type of power, he wouldn't be sitting in this situation. So that part kind of, in my mind, kind of keeps me toward maybe he didn't have anything to do with it, but nothing surprises me at this point, man.
I feel the same way because I feel like Holder just would have told.
Exactly.
Because I'm sure they told him, just like they told, we'll talk about that next.
Yeah.
The guy down there in Texas, like, all right, you can go to jail for life, or you can get out in 20 years. Work with us. Let us know what, you know what I mean? And you know, maybe he's standing on cold, who knows? But I kind of tend to think that Big U doesn't, even though he you know, he had that 10-year contract with Nipsey, the contract was up. Nipsey wasn't going to resign. There's a lot of things that's saying he possibly could, but without definitive evidence, it's hard for me to sit up here and put that on that man.
Word.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that until more evidence, you know, comes out. And they didn't mention that. The police, the feds didn't mention anything about that, you know, in the indictment. But, you know, they even charged him with the whole Mann Act thing, man. Like, I was like, damn, like
They're trying to get him.
yeah, they trying to, you know,
What do you
take his
think
ass
about?
out.
What do you think about? And we've seen as of late, and I think you even sent it to me. The hip hop Mount Rushmore, whatever you want to call them, they all linking up, and now you got Whack 100. He more like Wendy Williams nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And what do you think about just the whole coverage of it? Adam 22 being locked up by the feds and all that wild bullshit. What's your thoughts on all that?
Media whores, you know, guys capitalizing off the opportunity. When I seen that whole, you know, people, all them guys coming together, the Vlads, the Adam 22s, like since when was Whack 100 in that? But remember, a couple years ago, that was his play. He wasn't doing interviews except with his boy Adam or Vlad. He is the now media man. He was trying to take over Clubhouse. That's his thing. He wanted to be the gossip queen. He wanted to be the guy to meet where everybody comes to and got all the juice and got all this. And you got to talk to him about that, even if he's lying sometimes.
Yeah,
that's who he wants to be. So he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish.
Hell yeah,
is getting around those guys. You know, that's what he wants to be. You know, now, which would go against everything in the streets. Everything. And I never really watched Adam 22, but the clips I'm seeing on Instagram, this dude Adam's asking some incriminating ass questions, bro.
Sickening, dog.
It's crazy. And Whack 100, you talking street politics and street this and what person this and that, and you know, when the Fed is coming before they come in and shit. It's just a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna say he's a informant or Fed. I don't know, but it's just kind of mighty funny how he, you know, some of the stuff he be known before it happens, man. So,
and it's also very interesting that any serious crime that we've seen covered over the last couple of years, typically a Vlad or Adam video is somewhere in between some of that. And I'm not saying that because I don't like the dudes. I'm not saying that because I quote think they culture vultures or whatever the case may be. I'm just stating facts, dog. Even like we talk about this Big U shit with Whack, they got their fingers in that one. They talk about the situation we're gonna talk about next, I'm sure, got his hands and fingers in that shit. It's like, yo, and I'm not saying these feds, I'm not saying this, but what I'm saying is this is why the culture is the way it is. This is why even content as it's being distributed and how it's being consumed is the way it is. Because we allow people that really don't give a damn, all they care about is capitalizing off of profit, and they'll go ahead and give us any type of bullshit ass piece of content that we want because we lust for blood and we lust for drama and we lust for this shit in real time, and ultimately ends up having a life compromised, whether it be in death or whether it be behind bars for the rest of their life. And we just thirst for it, and they keep giving it to us. Adam was so excited to be picked up by the feds because he could go Whack for 10, 15 minutes. He couldn't wait to talk about the shit. Yo, I was picked up by the feds. I'm one of y'all, and he could not wait. And I'm like, damn, this shit, man. Whoo, what have we come to, dog? What have we come to? It's sad, man. And Whack is no more than Wendy Williams. He want to be Wendy Williams in a worse kind of way. It's like, man, I laugh at it all, man.
They ain't gave him the deal he wanted yet. He ain't got that deal he wanted yet. He ain't get the Gilly Wallow deal, so he's relegated to sitting on Adam, catching his scraps on this platform. But again, the people want to feed him because remember the white ice is colder, so they want to go over there. They want to jump on these platforms and give them everything. I seen the one dude, Brick Baby, had a Glock hanging out his underwear on the joint, like and putting it up like this so people could see the Glock. Like, what's going on here? Like, from the street dudes I know never want to be on camera.
Nope.
They never want their picture taken. They don't want no social media. It's opposite now. These dudes want the attention. They want the clicks. They want the clout. It's sickening. It's crazy. And now they're getting indictments. And now the man, the white ice colder man, you know what I mean? He get to laugh all the way to the bank.
Yep.
And it's crazy what you say about Adam. Yeah, it's crazy what you say about Adam, bro. Like, he couldn't wait. Like, he had to prolong it. Then he had to make up a rumor that he got picked up by the feds. I don't know if that's even true.
He was excited, dog.
Who the hell will be? I'll be shitting bricks. I would not be on internet if the feds came for me. I'll be shitting bricks. I'm not talking about it.
Right.
That's
Glamorizing
crazy.
it as a show. It's like, yo, this is the Illuminati. This is the satanic sacrificing. This is it right here. This is the man. The shit I'm seeing now. Whoo! I'm like, yo, and they love it. They love it. I'm like, man, oh man, what do we come to?
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that whole situation, unfold. Even Big U started getting too chatty. Even though these dudes, they throw away. This attention has got the best of these. I seen the guys that I respected. I lost respect for them because of that attention bug.
Yep, it got them all. It got them all.
Got them all. Once people start popping up in your chat, you wake up in the morning with Cole. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Oh, you didn't brush your teeth yet. Hey, y'all.
And then looking at the comments. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Like, damn. Oh my god.
Oh man. We
OGs.
talk about
you talk about our OGs. Like Jay Prince had a ton of love for him, still got love for him, but it caught him. Even somebody I never thought it would see happen. Big Meech. It's like, all right, yo, he had this mystique in jail, like all this shit, and now it caught him. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah.
Like this shit is undefeated. It don't matter how hard you work. And shout out to some of the OGs, and I'm not even gonna mention their name out of respect, that we had, middlemen in contact with, that we wanted to interview and talk about their life, and they ain't even want nothing to do with it. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And the videos would have probably did some damage, and they ain't want nothing to do with it. So salute to them, man.
Yep, definitely. Let's move on to this next topic, because I remember you told me about this.